Hi everyone and welcome back to LeisureWorld Model Railway. Okay, so updates for this latest episode are as follows. The clock tower has arrived for the Magna Rail scene, so that's been put in place, and also I've put some white markings along the edge here where the bollards are, and also some speed ramp sort of markings and another bit of white there. That's thanks to Clyde at Magna Rail Oz, who suggested that the drop needed a bit of a warning for health and safety, otherwise residents might trip up and hurt themselves. So that's they've been added, a bit more detail there as you can see, and the clock tower's looking good in position there. And that more or less finishes off this scene, except for the one shop that needs to go in there, which is still to be added. So due to lockdown I can't get hold of that shop yet, so I've got to go and collect it when we're able to do so. Okay, so that's the first update. The next update is I've added a cyclist scooter with lights over here. So, and I've got 3 more of those to add on the layout, but they're not done yet, so when they are I will put them on as well. And then the next thing is the vegetation. Lots of vegetation, so I've put vegetation all over this side, and a hedge up the road, and likewise on the other side of the bridge, which makes it look much better. And going up the road you can see there's a hedge all the way up and vegetation all the way along the side, and that goes all the way up. And you'll be able to see that the lake is now built as well, and there's vegetation all the way around the sides of the lake. You may see I touched the lake before the resin dried, and there's a mark there and there, but don't worry about that. I can I'll put a couple of ducks on there and it looked like they're splashing or whatever, and put a bit of white water. I've obviously still got to do the waterfall at the back there where it will drop down into the river below. That still needs to be done. There's grass to go on this back bit here. That still needs to be done, so it's not finished, but it's a lot better than it was. And then as we look along here, we've got the main road, again a hedge line all the way around now. Some cars parked up by the restaurant. I've stuck a gate in, don't know if you can see that, just between the Mini and the blue car. There's a gate there, and that there'll be a path up to the restaurant from there ultimately. But I think you agree that it's looking a lot better with all the vegetation around the mountainside, as it were. Also over the top of the tunnel and below the mast there is more greenery being added there. So it's brought it to life a lot better. So that's all new since last time. And then also down this siding of, or well, what currently is siding, but if I can extend in the future, then that's where I'll be able to go down this track here. And so that's also got some bushes and things added. Also added a toll signal here, which is linked to the control control here. So this particular signal is this one here, so it's green for coming along here at the moment, and if I turn it to red, that light is a bit dodgy but it does come on, and then you'll see the signals change to red, and that point has changed, so the train can, if the train would derail if it went down, hence the reason that signal's red. We've also added some cable trunking along the wall here, and that cable trunking comes all the way around the wall and then over to here, where there will be some line side cabinets. Again, still waiting for those to arrive. More catch pits have been added. There's one here, a couple more here and here, and another signal here. Another tall signal has been added here, and that's for joining the track from what is the goods yard, or the so that, again, this one's red at the moment, because if you were to come along here you would derail, and so but if I switch the track, then you'll see that this one then goes green. So all that cabling is done. Also the cabling underneath the platform here, platform edge, this is all done now and goes all the way along. I've also added some benches here. There's benches opposite as well, and you can see that cabling goes all the way along the platform to the far end, where there is another stand waiting for some line side cabinets to go into it. Also put another line side stand over there, and again more line side cabinets when they arrive, and there'll be more cabinets just in this corner here as well. So a lot of line side cabinets to go in when they arrive. More catch pits all the way along, so they're pretty common right around the whole track now. So as well as the benches down on the platform, of which there are 4, there's that one there, and there's 2 on this side as well, one up there and one further up just there. Then I put some more up on the mountain. So we have a lady sitting on a bench there, just around the corner there's one there, and then there's a couple sitting on a bench, with 2 benches there, one with a couple sitting on it. So they're all additions, just filling out the diorama as I gradually populate it with more people. I didn't show the castle in the last video, so I thought I'd just quickly get that in. Gives you a good view of that, hopefully. And that's basically the updates for this week. So the main thing is all the vegetation that I put around the mountainside, which has brought it all to life a bit now. So the next one is to put the workman in here, where this guy pops up out of his manhole when the fella cars come round. Finish off this lake, sort out that blotch there, and get a waterfall down there for the river scene. Grass this area here. and then there'll just be a couple of bits left on the main part of the layout, which will be here, which is where there's going to be a dapple water tower with motorised, so it moves and also has sound. So I'm looking forward when that ever arrives. It's been on order for what seems like an age. And I still need to put a fence all the way along the back here of this part of the platform. There's no fence yet. And then I can put up a little scene here with these guys loading this van. But that all needs to wait, because I need to be able to get to this area for the dapple water tower. And I don't want to put the fence up until I've done that, because it'll get in my way. On these little gates here, I've got beware of the train signs, and there's likewise over on the other level crossing, there's beware of the train sign here and on here, and on the other side as well, of the other side of the tracks. So there's on this one here, there's something. So I think that's it for this week. If you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll do another one when there's more progress, but that's basically the latest update. And I think you'll agree, especially this end, things have moved on a lot since the last video, with all this greenery that's been added, and in particular the hedgerows, which I think will look quite good. Thanks for watching, and I'll show you more in the next video. Cheers and bye.